3 minutes ago.
We have a suspect, yes, sir.
Inside the cold hearing room of
And you did
Congress,
that within
the cameras were
48
fixed
hours,
on
did you
Kash
not?
Patel.
33 hours.
Everyone believed the session would end after the
Congratulations.
aggressive questioning by Senator John Kennedy.
We've had other
But no one
political
realized how
assassinations
massive the
back
bomb
in,
was that Representative Pramila
back in
Jayapal was
June,
holding. When Jayapal stood up, an
assassinated,
unnatural silence fell over the room.
Representative
She
Melissa
was holding a thick
Hoffman,
file.
Mr.
Her eyes were locked
Hoffman,
on
Senator
Patel,
John Hoffman,
and the very first sentence
and
she was
Mrs.
about to say
Hoffman in
would
Minnesota.
intoxicate and shock American politics.
You and the FBI,
Mr. Patel, she
and
said,
Minnesota
cold and
state
precise,
and local law
I'm going to
enforcement
ask you a
officials
simple question. Who are the 12
caught the
individuals
assassin
marked
within
as
48
Code
hours, did
D
you not?
in the Epstein
I believe
files?
that timeline's correct, Senator.
The room froze.
Congratulations.
Patel's face instantly went pale.
Sometimes
His
we-
hand began to shake.
We,
He looked at his lawyers.
we
He looked
missed
down at the
forest
documents in front of him,
trees. Good work.
but he could not answer. Jayapal smiled.
Um,
I'll take your silence as noted, she said.
Did
Now
Mr.
I'm going to
Kirk's
tell you who those 12 people are.
assassin act alone?
47.
As I've said,
Names
since the
and
beginning,
secret
Senator,
codes,
it is very
the
much
graveyard
an
of
ongoing
justice.
investigation, and,
Jayapal
I
pulled the
can't
first
speak to
document from the
state
file
charges.
and
That's for the
projected
state
it
to
onto the
address
large
on their
screen.
own, but we are providing
The
them
year
with the
is
same investigatory
2021.
findings reporting the
Ghislaine
department.
Maxwell is
And as I noted to
cooperating with the
Senator,
FBI,
I believe it
and
was,
she hands over
Cornyn or Hawley,
47 names,
that there are a number of
powerful,
individuals
high-profile
that are currently
individuals
being
who
investigated
traveled to
and
Epstein's
interrogated, and a
islands,
number yet to be
flew on his private
investigated
jet,
interrogated
and
specific to
attended
that
his
chat
parties.
row. So we
She held up the
are very
document.
much in
This
our
is the
ongoing
FBI's
posture of
own
investigation.
internal report,
So others
dated
could have
March
been
15th,
involved.
2021,
Yes, sir.
titled 47 High-Profile Individuals Requiring Investigation. Patel
Asked you
sat
this
drenched in
last time
sweat.
you were here.
Jayapal continued.
Cash,
Do you know how
remember
many of
Mr.
these
Peter
47
Strzok
individuals were
and
actually
Lisa
investigated?
Page?
Yes, sir.
Patel could not answer.
They were.
Zero.
Mr. Strzok was an
Not a
FBI
single one of
agent.
them. And do you know
Page was
why?
an FBI
Because
lawyer.
these names were
They
protected
were
by
both,
codes. She opened
very
another
aggressive
document and read aloud.
anti-Trump political
Code A,
activists
political sensitivity,
who allowed
12
their
individuals.
political opinions to
Code
affect
B,
their work at the
diplomatic
FBI.
relations,
Is that a
8
fair
individuals.
I believe their
Code
text
C,
messages and their
national
testimony that
security,
was secured by the OIG
15
and DOJ
individuals.
speak for themselves.
Code
In
D,
fact,
executive branch protection,
Mr. Strzok and
12
Ms. Page were
individuals.
having an extramarital
Jayapal
affair
stopped
at
and
one
looked around the
point.
room.
Ms.
Code D,
Page
executive
texted
branch
Mr.
protection,
Strzok, quote,
12
"Trump's not
individuals
ever
under
going to
direct
be
protection of the White
president,
House.
Right?
She turned back to Patel.
Mr. Strzok
So, Mr.
replied,
Patel, who are these
"No,
12 people?
No, he won't.
Silence.
We will.
Who
stop
are they?
him."
Jayapal shouted. Patel swallowed. This information is classified.
Ms. Page
Classified?
resigned from the FBI.
Jayapal
Mr.
laughed.
Strzok was
You
fired.
classified it.
They promptly
You locked
sued
these
the federal
files.
government,
You
the
protected these
FBI, and
names.
Justice
So who
Department
exactly are you
for
protecting?
releasing their emails.
The Wall Street Journal bombshell.
revealed all of
The
this?
president's name is everywhere.
The
Jayapal
FBI
pulled out another document. This time it was a report from Wall Street Journal. It's May. Attorney General Pam Bondi goes to the White House for a private meeting with the president. Patel's eyes widened. Jayapal continued reading. Bondi tells the president, Mr. President, your name appears multiple times in the Epstein files, in emails, in
That settlement
messages,
was reached
in photographs,
the Biden
in flight
administration
logs.
When my predecessor was
The room erupted. Journalists jumped to their feet.
Are you saying
Cameras
that
exploded with
Chris Wray
flashes.
did?
Jayapal raised her voice. And exactly 1 week after that meeting, do you know what happens? She looked directly at
So
Patel.
you're telling me
The
that
Epstein
Attorney
files
General
are
Garland
shut
and
down.
Director Wray
She leaned
decided
forward.
to give them
Is that a coincidence,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Patel?
Yes, sir.
The president's name appears in the files,
Now, when-
and 1
when
week
you,
later the files are locked. Is that a coincidence?
When
Patel
you
wiped
took
sweat from his
over
face.
The FBI,
That decision was made to protect the privacy
did
of
you
victims.
find instances
The victims?
of where,
Jayapal shouted.
under
The
the
victims are
Biden
demanding
administration, the
transparency.
FBI had,
They want justice.
had
You locked those
weaponized
files to protect the
agency
president.
to push
The memorandum and the
political
cover-up
base of
order.
President Biden?
Jayapal raised another
Sorry, the
document.
last part.
This is your
When you
signature,
took
Mr.
over the
Patel,
FBI, did you
dated May
find
28th,
instances of
9
where,
days after Bondi's meeting with the president.
the Biden administration
She read
had
aloud.
politicized the
Further
FBI?
disclosure of Epstein-related materials is neither
to prosecute its
appropriate
political
nor
agenda?
necessary. The
Well,
investigation is
for
hereby
other
concluded.
people,
She looked at
Having
Patel.
been a target of that
The investigation
weaponization,
concluded.
having been a staffer
300
on the House
gigabytes of
Intelligence
data,
Committee,
47
having had the Justice
names,
Department
witness
weaponized
statements,
against me
victims
for
demanding
making the findings and
accountability,
leading the
and you
investigation of
say,
Russiagate.
not
I know what that
necessary.
feels like, and that's why
She
as the
slammed
FBI
the
director,
table.
I'm committing to not
So
ever
what
have
exactly
that
isn't
ever happen
appropriate,
again,
Mr.
but
Patel?
I'm also committed
The
to
president's
fully
name appearing in the
investigating
files?
what was done,
Or
and
the
that matter is
exposure of
still
the 12
ongoing.
people protected under Code D?
I take it your answer is
300
yes.
gigabytes of
Yes,
data
sir.
and the
you're
no
firing these
credible
people,
evidence
is that right?
lie.
Anyone
Jayapal
that
now
politicizes
exposed
their
Patel's
job
greatest
at the
contradiction.
FBI will not work at the FBI.
Okay. You've heard some of my colleagues either implicitly or otherwise suggest that you have politicized the FBI to prosecute the political beliefs of President Trump. Is that true?
I don't know how that can be true when the stats that I cited to include the
Mr. Patel,
23,000 arrests,
Senator Kennedy asked you earlier,
6,000 weapons seized,
did Epstein traffic
1,600
women
gang
to
and
other
criminal
people?
enterprise
What did you
organizations,
answer?
4,700
stayed
children
silent.
found and rescued,
Jayapal
more
answered
enough
for him.
fentanyl seized
You
to
said,
kill a third of
there is no
America.
credible
Men and women of the
evidence,
FBI
didn't you?
are now in an
Patel
apolitical
nodded.
mission, and this is
Jayapal
why
smiled.
the numbers are historic.
Then let me
Have you
remind you
fired
what your
people
own
because
July
they voted
memorandum,
for
signed by
Vice
you,
President
says.
Harris?
She
I don't
read,
ask people who they vote
the
for, and
FBI
neither
is
does
in
the
possession
FBI.
of more than
But
300
you've given
gigabytes
people
of digital
polygraphs,
data,
have you not?
including thousands
Many
of
people in the
documents,
FBI take polygraphs.
hundreds of
The
videos,
FBI
and
does that
countless
all the time.
photographs.
Yes, sir.
Is it not?
She looked up.
Yes,
For
sir.
a long time. is that
300
correct?
gigabytes, thousands
Decades.
of documents, hundreds of
I wanna
videos,
ask you about the
and you
Epstein
tell us
files.
there's
Have
no
you,
credible evidence? She slammed the table again.
Have you seen
Which
the
is
Epstein
it?
files?
Either you
I
don't
have
know
not
how to read
reviewed the
evidence,
entirety of
or
it
you are
myself,
deliberately
but,
ignoring it.
a good amount.
The secret of Code D. Who are the 12?
Would it be fair to
Jayapal
say
prepared to drop the real bomb.
that Mr.
Now I'm going to
Epstein
tell you what Code D
trafficked
actually means. She opened a new document.
young women,
This is the
including, in
FBI's
some
own
instances,
internal
minors,
definition, greater than,
for
asterisk.
sex
Code
to
D.
himself?
Executive
That
branch
was
protection.
specifically the
Individuals
allegations in
categorized under
2000.
Code D shall be excluded from investigation by direct instruction of the White House. The room went wild. Everyone was on their feet. Jayapal continued. 12 people, under the White House umbrella, suspected of child exploitation and untouchable. She turned to Patel. So who are these 12 people? Patel could not answer. Who are they? Classified. Classified to protect children, or classified to protect the White House? The fantasy night. Loyalty over competence. Jayapal now turned to Patel's background. Mr. Patel, have you ever worked for the FBI? No, but... Law enforcement? No, but... Investigative experience? I worked at the Department of Defense. Any FBI experience, she shouted. Silence. Jayapal continued. You have no experience. One qualification only. Blind loyalty to the president. She held up another document. This is a children's book you wrote, The Adventures of King Donald. And do you know how you describe yourself? She read, The brave knight who saves King Donald from his enemies. The room laughed. Jayapal finished. You are not protecting victims. You are protecting Donald Trump. Closing. The Curse of Code D. As the hearing descended into chaos, reporters shouting, members arguing, Patel sitting frozen, Jayapal delivered her final words. Mr. Patel, history was made here today. Your silence confirmed the existence of Code D. Your panic confirmed the cover-up. Your contradictions proved the lie. She stepped closer. 300 gigabytes of data, but no evidence. 47 names, but no investigation. Victims, but no time. She lowered her voice. The truth cannot be buried forever. Code D will be exposed. The 12 names will come out. And then America will know. The FBI no longer protects the people. It protects the White House.